It's Nico Fleeks again, and I'm back out here walking because I love taking walks. And I'm hopping on this camera to talk about, an important thing that I would assume most people would have to go through in life. Now you might say, Nico Fleeks, just get on with the point already. I will. I gotta butter you guys up first. All right, if you're going through a bad breakup, remember this. Remember why y'all broke up. Because y'all certainly did not break up for no reason, right? What you're doing is you're remembering all of the good things, but you're not remembering the bad things. You're not being realistic. You are not being real with yourself. And the reason why I say you're not being real with yourself is because you're in a state of despair. You're in a state of sorrow. You're sad that your partner left. That's why you haven't gotten over your ex. That's why you haven't moved on, especially as a man. Because men tend not to move on as fast as women do. Men tend to hold on to relationships even when they're already over, which is part of the reason why women actually initiate 80% of the divorces in real time. This is not a lie. This is really how it is. Whew, it's a little hot out here today. Y'all see me glistening in the sunlight, huh? But you got to be real with yourself. You have to be real with yourself. Because it gets to a point where there's a reason why the relationship ended. So you have to keep that in mind. And when you're sitting there feeling depressed and in sorrow, you have no self-respect. You have no respect for self. And I say that to say this. You need to hurry up and move on and stop moping around, stop being a Debbie Downer, and continue your life. Because God is not going to remove anyone from your life that isn't meant to be removed. I guarantee you that one. Sorry about all the noise, guys. This loud ass train coming by. This Mark train going by. If you live in the DMV area, you know what I'm talking about. And it's really funny, right? Because at first, you feel as though something got taken away from you. You feel as though you're missing something. You feel as though your heart was stripped out of your chest. But then you realize over time that, man, the fact that this person is gone is a whole blessing, yo. Because anyone that actually loved you, anyone that really loves you, would not leave you high and dry. Anyone that really loves you and is actually good for you and your soul would not just leave you to rot. You dig what I'm saying? So it's best that they leave anyway. It's best that they leave anyway. That's how the game goes. The fact that you're still over there doping around and moping around and wishing your girlfriend would just come back to you and things like that, just remember that if she wanted you, or just know that if she felt the same, she would be contacting you too. Or he would be contacting you too. What I'm trying to say is, it's time to move on. It is time to move the F on. Stop moping around and being sad that that person left you. God literally took them out of your life for a reason. So take advantage of this situation. And no, don't fall into a downward spiral. Don't use drugs because you're trying to cope with the pain. Don't drink alcohol because you want to cope. Because the only thing you need right now is yourself. The only thing you need right now is to heal. And it's funny because they say if it's yours, it'll come back or something like that. I don't know if that's how they say it in verbatim, but the gist is a lot of people try to tell you that if something is yours, then eventually it'll come back. Well, you better say F that. If you leave me, you can't come back because you're gonna take my love for granted. It can't go like that, yo. It could never go like that. Never, ever. It's sad how people will really try to take advantage of you in that way. And guess what? Once you level up and you become a better person, you making more money, you're in better shape, you let go of all the vices that you got, all of your guilty pleasures. Oh, who's gonna be stalking you on social media? That's right, your ex will be stalking you on social media. And once they see how you've elevated so damn much without him or her, specifically her, because this is man talk, right? She's gonna try to come crawling back. And what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, hell no, fuck no. Because you wasn't even solid enough to stick around when I actually needed you. So now you wanna come back crawling now that you see that I'm doing better than you. Now that you see that I'm doing way better without you. You thought I needed you. I swear, these guys be really riding dirt bikes out here in the middle of the road. Hey, more power to them. But nah, that's crazy how people want to do the old crawling back game. Like, how pitiful. Like, how pitiful can you be? Seriously, how pitiful can you be? You want to come crawling back to me now? Absolutely not. Listen, fellas, if she leaves you, you don't take her back or you don't go begging for her back. You don't be calling her, begging and like a little baby. Pitiful. And it's a beautiful day, yo. Yesterday I took a walk and it was a little bit cooler, it was a little bit windy, some clouds in the sky. Nevertheless, a beautiful day. And today is beautiful in its own sense. Every day won't be the same. If you're going through a bad breakup, some days you'll wake up feeling encouraged and ready and triumphant and things like that. And then other days you might wake up feeling sad and now you miss your ex-partner. Now you're going through all of the memories y'all had together in your head and you wish you could just replicate that or you wish you could just bring it back. Ain't none of that. I ain't trying to bring nothing back. I don't want to bring nothing back. Because if you left me, or if you left so willingly, if you left me so damn willingly, you didn't give a fuck about me. You straight up did not give a fuck about me. And that's just straight up how I go. Crazy how life goes, man. Crazy. Because, and you know what? Let that be your revenge. If a woman or a man, right? But I'm mostly talking to the men. So if a woman leaves you high and dry, make it your mission to become literally so high up in the sky, right? Make it your mission to level yourself up so hard that she will wish she never left you, bro. She will wish. And then she might try to come crawling back 6 months from now, a year from now, a year and a half from now. Oh, it's gonna be a hard pill for her to swallow when you tell her, no. Like Chief Keef, no. Like, insane. Absolutely insane. Life is beautiful, man. Look at these beautiful flowers, man. I mean, somebody really care about their little garden. Life is absolutely beautiful. It's starting to get warm out here again, yeah. I'm about to start dropping some serious fitness videos. I'm about to start going crazy again in the gym. One of my subscribers said, I hope you ain't fall off from the gym. I said, nah. I just ain't been recording as much in the gym. I've been kind of just trying to lock in, get my body like crazy right before I start, doing the crazy fitness videos again. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna drop another fitness video before Friday. I might even drop a couple of them. But yeah, man, going through a breakup can be incredibly hard. All right, let me get back on track. Because when you're in a relationship, you get used to that relationship. You get used to the comfort of being in that. Like, that person becomes your rock. I'm under a bridge. I'm about to be under a bridge, guys. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It feels pretty damn good in here because the shade. Woo! Feels pretty damn good in here. There's a slight breeze in here. I guess the wind is kind of rushing under the bridge and is creating like a streamline of wind. Feels pretty good in here. But yeah, back on track, guys. Being in a relationship gets real comfortable. But that's why I be telling y'all, like, don't get too comfortable, right? Because you don't know when the rug will get snatched from under your feet. You just don't know. So it's always good to be extra careful, okay? And never get too comfortable with the woman. Because the moment that you get too comfortable, she's gonna be ready to sabotage that joint just for the sake of it, right? Whether it's the woman got bored or, if she's just having a bad day or anything like that, just self-sabotage, bro. Make it your goal to boss up to a level so hard that she will regret with every bone in her body leaving you, bro. That's how you got to do it. That'll be your fuel. If you keep that in mind, you won't be so sad about a stupid breakup. You see me, I just see my girlfriend just left me. You think I give a damn? Because really, I'm about to just go find a girl that's way hotter, way better, way more useful, a woman that I can love better. Literally, a woman that I can love way more easily. That's what I want for you, my brothers, my brotherhood. That's what going through a breakup is about, man. Do not let that breakup define you, because it means nothing to you. That's why it's called a breakup. They are breaking off from you. If you let a breakup depress you and cause you to not do your basic daily needs, that means you were codependent. Don't be a dependent. Okay? Make it make sense. Absolutely not, gang. But I'm getting ready to check out of here. I wanted to get off my mind because I recently went through a breakup, okay? Like what was it, guys? Like a week and a half ago, if that, maybe less, maybe more time. And I can't be the only one that just recently went through a breakup. I can't be. So I hope these words helped inspire you if you're feeling down to just get off your knuckles and just ready to maximize and optimize the rest of your life, yo, because you got a whole life ahead of you. Forget that ex. You know what I mean? They're done. Like they're chopped cheese. They're over with. You know what I'm saying? They're baloney. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. This is Nico Fleeks, the Warrior King. I'm out. Oosh.